What's up, y'all? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video and my name is Mari, and yeah, I wanted to tell a story time about the first time. Well, this wasn't the first time, this was the second time. The second time I did shrooms, I had a bad trip. I was with my friends. It was crazy. Like, it was one of the wildest things ever, and I just wanted to come on here and like tell y'all that story. So yeah, so basically this story happened when I was 17. Yeah, it happened some years ago. It was like in 2019. I was with my friend Rob, Kelsey, and Christine. I know Rob and Kelsey, we met at high school, and Christine, I knew her from, we went to elementary school together, but she didn't stay at my elementary school. She only was there for like 3rd and 4th grade. And then like we got back cool in high school. We went to high school together too. So these are like my high school friends or whatever. So I was at Rob's house and Kelsey called me. She like, all right, da-da-da-da. So we ended up going to get the shrooms in the hood or whatever from this boy named Shroomy. First of all, like, his name was literally Shroomy. Like, why is your name Shroomy? But it's like, nah. But his name was Shroomy or whatever. We got the shrooms from him and we went back to the apartments in Southfield. Yes, we took them, we ate them with chips, and we did it in the car. Mind you, we did it in the car. We ate like 2 grams. Like, it was like 2 grams, literally. Like, it was like 2 grams. Girl, it was like his birthday or whatever. And he was having like a get together. So Rob ended up leaving. So now this left me with just Christine and Kelsey. So I'm like, okay, or whatever. So, but mind you, this whole time we still in the car. So, you know, like, and I feel like if you're doing a psychedelic drug or something that's like gonna fuck with your mind, you should not be doing it in a car. Like, you need to do that in like a safe space. Like, you need to be doing that in like in a home where you're gonna be there all night. This is where you're gonna be, like, y'all set in stone, gonna be there for the whole night. Like, you're not about to be doing this, you're not about to be out, you're not about to be doing nothing like extra if you're about to be doing some drugs like that, like, you know. So we sitting in the car or whatever, and at first it was cool. Like, it was cool, we was laughing and stuff, and but it just was getting weird. Like, it would get weird. Like, we would be having a conversation, and the conversation we having would lead up to a conversation we had already had, and it was like fucking with us. Like, what? You just said that? Like, what? You just said that? And we'd just be going from like laughing, and we in the car, we going from laughing to crying to happy again. Like, it was like the weirdest shit ever, and it just felt like I was like stuck in a dream or something, bro. Like, it was like, and it's not even funny, bro. It was so wild. Like, I'm looking at my arms. It's stuff coming out my arms. I'm looking at the ceiling of the car. It's stuff coming out the ceiling of the car. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was way crazy. Like, I really couldn't even explain it as much as like how it really went. Like, that shit really had my mind boggling. Like, literally, to the point where it was just like, I really understand. Like, that's not no drug like liquor, weed. You know, you do weed, liquor. You can crossfade, do weed and liquor and still be like yourself. No, that is a drug that really fucks with your head. Like, something you should not be doing. You're grown, you have free will, do what you want to do, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, if you underage, I would not like advise anyone to do that type of shit. Like, it's just not it, bro. I'm telling you, that is not it. And then I remember when I did it or whatever, I had posted the shrooms on my Instagram, and this girl was like, she commented on it. She was like, them white people drugs. Like, why would you say that, first of all? But like, she like, that's a white people drug. And I'm like I was basically like, girl, like, F you, like, why is you like hating? Like, why is you hating on me taking shrooms? Like, I can do what I want to do. Like, why is you hating? And then after the fact, after I took them shrooms, I was like, oh, she was right. I should have listened. Bro, I was like, I should have listened. That shit was really crazy, to the point where that night I literally came home and I slept in my mama's room, and I was just like, I really like that. From that point on, I really thought I had to rethink my whole life. Like, I'm like, hell no. Like, I cannot be doing no shit like that. Like, for real. Like, everybody be trying to make it seem like it's just something cool, or it's just like something to like do. Like, it's like a regular drug, like weed or liquor or something. But no, that's not no regular fucking drug. That is like a real deal psychedelic. Like, it really fucks with your psyche. So it's like, don't be doing no shit like that. Like, and if you do it in a safe environment, like, you know, where you're gonna be there all night. Don't be doing it like out. I wouldn't do that type of drug, like, you know. in nature or like in the world. Like I need to be in a safe environment space if I'm gonna ever do something like that, you know, because that right there, some shit, like for real, like on my top, like no. But for real though, like that shit was crazy. Like it really had me just rethinking everything, and it was just like, I'm really not even explaining like how much it really was. Like we was going from crying in the car to laughing in the car. It really felt like I was like in a like a cycle of things. Like it felt like something like my mind couldn't think past the point of the shit that was happening, because it just kept happening over and over and over and over. Like I'm like, am I stuck? Like what is going on? To the point where I literally jumped out the car, bro. I jumped out the car and I'm like, no, y'all bitches got me going crazy. Because what happened, how I ended up breaking the cycle, bro, I called my cousin. I'm like, hello, come get me, please, I don't care, come get me. Like, and she like, what? She like, okay, she like, but she said something like your mama or something, like I gotta work in the morning, how you gonna get home type thing or something like that. And I'm like, okay, girl, I'm not thinking about that, just come get me, like literally. Like literally come get me. And she like, okay, I'm on my way. So when she said she on her way, I was like, oh, all right, I'm good then, because somebody from the outside world just said they on their way. So like it's letting me know that y'all really got me in this bitch tripping. So I literally jumped out the car. I'm like, y'all bitches got me tripping, I don't give a fuck, y'all got me fucked up. I run in the house, I go in Rob house or whatever, and I get on the phone with my friend David. I'm telling him a story like, oh my god, I just took shrooms, I don't know what's going on. Whole time Rob daddy in the other room. So I'm like, bro, I hope he don't hear me like telling this story, but I was just crazy. Like it was crazy. Like I'm on the phone telling Dave like everything that was just happening in the car. So then I go back outside, I get in the car, and these motherfuckers still got me. Like as soon as I got back in the car, the same thing started happening, to the point where I just had to leave out the car and let them just be crazy in the car by themselves until it wore off for them. Because it was like, bro, if I just stayed in that car, y'all was literally making me lose my mind. Like it was so much, like it was like a cycle they was doing. Like we was laughing, crying, then laughing, then crying, then laughing, then crying, then smiling, then talking about this, then talking about something that ended up talking about something we had already talked about. It was like weird, bro. It was the weirdest shit ever. Like one of the weirdest experiences of my life. Like it was so crazy. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm thankful for God. Like for real. Like that I made it out of that shit. Cause I was like I tell you, y'all, like I wish y'all could really understand how wild it really was, because it was really wild. And then before it started, we was recording the video and stuff, and I would insert clips in it. I might try to find it and like look up a clip or something so you can see, like before it really started like hitting us, we was just in the car and we was just like, it was cool, we was feeling it, it was vibing, we was talking, but it was just started getting weird. Like it went left real quick. Like shit went left, bro. Like I'm telling you, shit went left. Like it just let me know like them drugs are real. Like, cause you know I haven't really done no other drugs other than weed and liquor at that time. So it was just like that had let me know, like put myself in perspective of like, oh, this is how drugs be, or this how other drugs can make you feel. Cause that shit was wild. That was not no like belligerent drunk type of vibes, or I'm high as fuck and I'm just like, I don't give, like, no, it was like wild, bro. Like it's like creepy wild, like for real. And then when I had told people after the fact, I had posted on my close friends like I had a bad trip or whatever, and somebody had slid up on it and was like, yes, my sister brother, he did shrooms and he had a bad trip, and he basically like in therapy for the rest of his life for doing it. Like he lost his mind, like literally. So it's like that shit just crazy, bro. Like them drugs is really nothing to play with, and y'all don't, I would not recommend. Like I honestly would not recommend. But if you do it, just do it safely and make sure you're in a safe environment, and you make sure you're like mentally, it's something about where you be at mental. Like if your mental bad, or you got bad things going on in your life, or you feel not feeling bad about yourself, when you take a shroom, it's going to like hyper fixate on that. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's gonna make that like hyper, or whatever I'm trying to say. Like, it's gonna make it like, it's gonna, what's that word? Enhance. It's gonna like enhance all of that. If you're feeling bad and stuff, it's gonna enhance it all. Or if you're feeling good, it'll enhance it all too. But yeah, it's like, make sure if you're doing them, you do them drugs, you go into it with the right mindset, because shit could go left, and you know, just make sure. And thank you for watching my first YouTube video of me telling a story about the time I did shrooms, and I probably, I don't see myself ever doing them again. So yeah, but like, comment, and subscribe, guys, please. This is my first video, and I really appreciate it. Share with your friends as well, and thank you for supporting me, and thank you for staying to the end of the video if you made it. And yeah, shout out to y'all, and I will be posting more content and more story times. I do have more stories to tell, like literally. Like, I'm about to just start coming out here telling my testimony, and like just telling my life, and like, you know, bringing that main character energy to life, because like, why not? Like, you know. So yeah, shout out to y'all, shout out to me, shout out to God, and thank y'all so much for watching, and see y'all.